Hi, welcome to the African World Channel. Today, we're diving into the intense competition between the United States, the European Union, and China for trade dominance on the African continent. In the high-stakes game of global trade partnerships, the United States and the European Union, EU, are making bold moves to counter China's growing influence in Africa. Their latest play? The Lobido Corridor, a game-changing train infrastructure project set to reshape the trade landscape on the continent. But why all the fuss? Well, it's simple. China's been flexing its economic muscles in Africa, securing trade deals left and right. The US and EU aren't about to let that slide. So, they're teaming up to turbocharge the Lobido Corridor development. Remember to subscribe to our channel, give the video a thumbs up, and share it with others to help us reach a wider audience. Now let's get back to the video. Picture this, a massive railway stretching nearly 350 miles through Zambia, with feeder roads branching out, connecting the southern part of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, DRC, and northwestern Zambia to global markets via Angola's port of Lobido. And that's not all. The Benguela rail line, stretching over 800 miles and connecting Angola to the DRC, is getting a major upgrade with assistance from the Africa Finance Corporation, AFC. When finished, this project will create an economic corridor linking these countries to the world, potentially cutting business costs and expanding trade routes from the Atlantic to the Indian Ocean. Why is this such a big deal? Well, for starters, it's a game changer for the region's economy. With access to the sea, the Lobido Corridor opens up a treasure trove of opportunities for economic growth, particularly in Zambia's copper-rich mining region. This isn't just about laying tracks, it's about kickstarting local businesses along these routes, spurring economic growth in sectors like transportation, clean energy, and agriculture. And it's not just about the money, it's about the partnerships. The US and EU are working hand in hand with African nations to make this vision a reality. They're not just talking about it, they're putting their money where their mouth is, injecting over $1 billion into phase 1 of the project. And it's already paying off, with upgrades to the Benguela Railway and initiatives like solar energy projects and expanding mobile access. But the real magic happens in phase 2, where the corridor extends into Zambia, opening up even more opportunities for investment. This isn't just the largest U.S. infrastructure investment in Africa ever, it's a game changer for the entire region, unlocking opportunities in transportation, agriculture, energy, and digital infrastructure. So, what does this mean for U.S. businesses? It means unprecedented opportunities for growth and collaboration. By getting involved in the Lobido Corridor project, companies can tap into new markets, diversify their supply chains, and contribute to the economic development of the region. But it's not just about making money, it's about making a difference. As the corridor takes shape, it's paving the way for a more sustainable and prosperous Africa. And that's something we can all get behind. In essence, it's a game-changing move in the battle for Africa's economic future. With the Lobido Corridor leading the charge, the US and EU are sending a clear message: they're here to compete, and they're here to win. Unlocking Africa's potential, the power of strategic partnerships with the US and China. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, China. Yes, China's investments have brought infrastructural development to Africa's doorstep. But let's not kid ourselves, there have been pitfalls too. Debt traps, resource exploitation, you name it. Africa has learned some hard lessons about the importance of maintaining sovereignty in its dealings with foreign powers. Let's rewind the clock to a time when Africa's vast riches became a magnet for foreign powers. Europe and America, driven by colonial ambitions and economic greed, descended upon the continent like vultures, leaving a trail of exploitation and devastation in their wake. From resource plundering to cultural erasure, Africa bore the brunt of their insatiable hunger for dominance. But let's not forget the lessons of the past. Africa must remain vigilant, guarding against the siren calls of exploitation disguised as opportunity. But here's the kicker: Africa doesn't have to choose sides. In fact, its power lies in playing the game strategically, leveraging competition between global players to its advantage. By engaging with both the US and China, Africa can carve out a space where its interests come first, where partnerships serve Africa's agenda, not the other way around. The U.S. is a leader in technological innovation, while China boasts a rapidly growing tech sector. By engaging with both countries, Africa can access cutting-edge technology, foster innovation, and bridge the digital divide, driving economic transformation and empowering its people. China and the United States are global leaders in technology innovation, offering Africa access to cutting-edge expertise and resources. China's expertise in areas like telecommunications, renewable energy, and e-commerce presents opportunities for technology transfer and capacity building in Africa. Similarly, collaboration with U.S. companies and institutions can drive innovation in sectors such as artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and fintech. By harnessing the strengths of both partners, Africa can foster innovation ecosystems that spur entrepreneurship, job creation, and economic diversification. Additionally, partnerships with China and the U.S. can facilitate knowledge exchange, research collaboration, and the development of homegrown solutions to address Africa's unique challenges. Africa can strategically utilize scholarships, exchange programs, and partnerships with universities to build a skilled workforce capable of driving its development agenda forward. As Africa navigates the complexities of its relationships with global powers, it must remember that power lies in unity and strategic foresight. By engaging with both the United States and China, Africa can leverage competition to its advantage, ensuring that partnerships serve its agenda, not the other way around. We value your input. Do you think Africa's engagement with both the U.S. and China will lead to geopolitical tensions or foster greater cooperation in the region? What factors should African nations consider when choosing between partnerships with the United States and China, and how can they ensure that such partnerships prioritize Africa's long-term interests and sovereignty? As the United States and the European Union strive to rekindle mutually beneficial partnerships with Africa, the question arises: could the construction of the Lobido Corridor Rail project serve as a catalyst for rebuilding trust among Africans in the U.S. and EU? Please share your opinions in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with others. Thank you for watching.